I'm Cassie.
And I'm Nicole.
And this week we're going to talk about secure certificates for your website.
It sounds boring.
It does. It's hard to make it sound exciting.
Let's try.
Secure certificate!
How about if we just give people information that's exciting?
Okay, that might be better.
There's two things a secure certificate does. One is when you set it up, you have to set it up with an email address that's associated with the domain. So let's say that we had a CassieIsAwesome.com. What we'd have to do to set up a secure certificate on CassieIsAwesome.com is we'd have to set up some kind of email address. So like admin or webmaster at CassieIsAwesome.com. And what we do is we'd associate that with the website. And what that tells people is that these people are who they say they are, so you can trust them to buy things. And then the second protects the customer.
So protecting the customer, when you're buying something online, it will encrypt your password or your credit card information. So it basically, you put this information in and the secure certificate will scramble it all up so that there's not, it's like having a weird like rubbernecker that you might not know is there. Like the security certificate kind of blocks it. It's like turning your radio up a little bit when you're gossiping so that your creepy neighbor doesn't overhear what you're saying.
Not that any of us have ever had creepy neighbors. So the secure certificate is great because it does two things. It helps show that the company is actually who they say they are, and it protects the customer by encrypting the information. Even when somebody buys something on our website, we actually don't see the credit card number. So you might ask yourself after this explanation of creepy neighbors, you know, that sounds all well and good, but you might wonder, well, why would somebody want a secure certificate? So the first obvious reason.
Creepy neighbors.
Not the creepy neighbors part, the buying things online part.
If you're buying things online or selling things online, you want a secure certificate so that you don't have your customers coming up to you and like, I don't have any money in my bank account, thanks for nothing. What happened?
True. Yeah, so you want the encryption on an online store, a donation form, anything where you're giving sensitive information.
Yes. And then Google rankings.
Yes.
The Google loves security.
Yeah, and just recently Google has put out that they are actually going to prefer sites with HTTPS, which is one way you can tell a secure certificate is involved on a website, versus just regular websites that don't have any kind of encryption on them at all. So Google is going to start prioritizing security.
Security is our number one concern.
Right.
Quoting Google.
And you'll notice that Google being like, that's our number one concern, is all these other companies have had to follow suit and deciding that this is a relatively simple thing that they can have that protects themselves and their customers. But anyway, secure certificates, they might seem a little boring and a little technical, but really they're to protect you and they're to protect your customer. And they're actually kind of cool once you look into them.
Yeah. And
find out what they stand for.
Secure socket layers.
Yeah. What does SSL stand for anyway?
Secure socket layer.
With authority, Cassie. What does SSL stand for?
Secure socket layer? I was like, I might be saying the wrong three words.
No.
And if you have any other questions or comments or want to learn more about secure certificates, you can visit our website, breakingevening.com, or leave a comment on this video.
Thanks for watching. See you next week.